Quang Ninh Exhibition and Planning and Expo Center is actually the urban development center of Quang Ninh province. Vistron is actually approached by one of the architects who is a designer of this center to be their AV consultant to introduce the cutting-edge technology into the building. In this venue, there are multi-phases of project. So we have actually completed the first phase. In the first phase, there are 3 sites of installation. The first site, we actually call it a two-way curved screen, which is around 34 meter wide and 18 meter height. It's curved with some mat on it. In this area, we actually use 24 single DLP projector, which is a H series, the HD12, and the Pandoras Box server. In the second site, there's 4 room display. That one we actually use 4 Q series together with Vistron own developed digital signage solutions. And the third one is actually the 360 screen. 360 screen is 3D and also come with surround system, 5.2 system with a live audio and with a processor. That 360 screens is actually for people to go in and experience like a virtual world, the development of the Quang Ninh province. We actually did the proof of concept, especially on the 360 screen to the customer, and the customer do see that Christie solution is the most advanced. Customer think that we do introduce what they really want into the venue. Vietnam is a very young country after the war time. This is actually the second generation. A lot of Vietnamese graduate from Australia, US, or even UK. So they actually keep on looking for new technology to introduce into their country. We actually finished the whole installation about a month. That means the mounting, the adjustment of everything, and we come back to do the fine-tuning. In total, I think from the beginning until the end, we actually use about 2.5 months. In fact, we can finish in 1 month. In this installation, 80% of the product is Christie. So I think what they want is the cutting-edge technology, good products, which during the negotiation stage, we have tried and compared with a lot of other products. I'm very satisfied with the new Christie single DLP range of product, which we have seen in some other projects as well. It's even better than other brand 3DLP laser phosphorus projector. This is the first time we try the single DLP projector and projection mapping, and surprisingly the result is successful and we are quite happy with it. I think the Pandoras Box, according to my technical head, is the best among all the processors. So I think in the future we will stick to Pandoras Box. Customer is quite surprised that by joining all the projector can be that smooth, which they never experienced before. So I think customer is quite happy with it. Vistron has been set up in Vietnam for many years. The difficulty that we have in Vietnam is that it's very hard to sell the high price product into the country. And the H series come out, we have managed to get this job because of the price just nice, fit into the customer budget. And along the process also we learn how to educate and convince the customer to go for this type of technology.